Welcome to Line War. Today we are spectating a match between the red people, who are MrMAURIII, who has about a 50% win rate. However, has played more games than blue team, who is Metalcallous. We have two major islands. We got some eco here, we got some energy production up there. More energy down here. He's gone for an airfield to begin with. If I take off the fog of war for a bit. Wrong button. There we go. That's the fog of war. We've got... He's going straight into the navy. He's got two areas for his navy fleet to grow and a sub-pen. Gone for a bit of eco, which is probably not a bad idea with the amount of trade routes on this map. With the trade routes there, I'd actually maybe have gone for this one and this one, as he managed to get one island to himself, and blue team got an island to himself. Turn the fog of war back off. There we go. So, first part of the map. What is he trying to build? Is that a helicopter? No, that's got a wing. That's a transport ship. Yep, I always say ship. I mean the transport aircraft. So, we've got some eco going on. He's already built energy storage, which this early on might probably be a waste of money. He hasn't got the ability to produce energy, I don't think. He is producing energy. Okay. So he's got that going. He's not producing any anymore. He's producing energy again. I'm not sure. Oh, that's building now. That's why. Okay, and then we got MrMAURIII. MAURIII. I hope I'm pronouncing that name right. He hasn't got any energy yet, but he does have a ship. He's taking territory in the water, which is good. But as soon as they start moving, he's going to need some energy. And he doesn't seem to have any on his land. No, by the looks of it, he doesn't. But he does know he needs it, so he's going straight for this area up here. And for this one here. That's going to put him at a big disadvantage. He's going to need to rely on power plants later in the game. And he's going for energy storage straight away as well. I definitely think that might be a bit of an early buy for him. Would have been better invested as an eco thing to start with. And build that later from the eco. But they both are expanding the map. They both know what they're doing there. He's already set a transport command over to this island. And he is building transport ship now. Yep, okay, that was well timed. Coming out ready for those two people to come through. He's already building a power plant by the looks of it. I think that's a power plant, is it? Doesn't tell me. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a power plant. He already has his transport plane ready, and he's got two commandos, so he can now use them. So it looks like he's already going to be able to cross the islands. Probably over to this one. That'd be where I'd go. And he might just go to this one for the territory. Maybe a cross straight over into this one. Not exactly sure on the range, so... And now he's going for strikers straight after one transport carrier. That is not a bad call at all. Strikers are a very powerful aircraft in this game. He's also getting his transports. Bringing them down here. I'm assuming he's trying to get these guys to go straight across. Getting a barrack set up early on. So he can get some reinforcements going straight across at the bottom of this island. He's trying to predict the enemy. He thinks he's up here, which he would be correct. And he's trying to take the islands at the bottom. That's what I think he's trying to do anyway. And now he's also got the commandos flying in across the island there. He does have good vision over his island already. So he should see the plane coming in, and he should see those transports coming in at the bottom. But we'll see if he does and how he reacts. He's transporting over to this island up here. He is getting this energy well soon. That transport ship's coming down. The commandos are definitely going to get there first. But where else is he going? Is he getting any other islands? He's not. So it looks like Mr. MrMAURIII, Mr. M, I'm going to call him Mr. M, is going to go for this island up here, which would be great because he's getting the extra eco. That commando has landed. Let's see what he can see. As soon as they hit the ground, they're invisible. He hasn't got enough vision over there. At least he can see them being dropped, so he knows that they're there. Unless he was looking away at the time. Which might have been the case, because he doesn't seem to be responding to it yet. Bringing something back. He's getting his energy produced there. He has spotted the naval yard. He's going to try and take that out straight away. Commandos are politely walking around the farm. Taking it out. Can he even see it being attacked? No, he can't. He can hear it though. But he can't see it being attacked, so he won't know what's being hit until after it starts showing damage, which it already... Yeah, it's already showing signs of damage. So at this point, he knows where the commandos are. And now they're visible after the ship comes out. I think that one commando went down already. I don't think they're going to survive. Mr. M is keeping his naval yard for now. Does he have any more coming in though? He does. He's got some more ships more transport planes going over. But not only that, he's also taken the land down here. He has been spotted. And he will be engaging, but they're coming in a straight line. He's got them going on a straight line. You need to spread that line out. Maybe have 3 there with that many units there. Otherwise, you've got 2 people attacking just the one. And he's taking damage for free, essentially. But he should be able to hold them back anyway. For now, until these guys come in. Some more commandos being dropped in over here. I wonder if he's going to try and target that naval yard again. Or if he's going to try and go somewhere else. He is, he's keeping that shape there. Going straight for that line. And these ships are on haste. Transports. He really wanted to get over there as fast as he could. Now he's going to want to get away as fast as he can, to be honest. He has responded and he's moving away. So Metalcallous has got his island pretty much by now. Oh, he hasn't. He got this land, but he never actually took this area yet. So he's still got this area to consider. He's put an airstrip right on the edge here. Quite exposed, but I believe you can't quite see it unless you're really close. And that'll be able to attack across the water, maybe even hitting the sea units. Mr. M has pretty much conquered his island now. As for the island's concerns, he is ahead, but for economy-wise, he's earning about 800 per minute. Which, to be fair, Metalcallous is not far behind. And there you go, now he's about the same. He's redirected those transports to go up here, and is he going to land on that island? I don't think he is. I think he's just trying to run away. Those aircraft are coming in now. He's got 1 bomber with him. More commandos are going to fly in. He did change targets over here. He's gone to try and explore his enemy's island. He's building up a lot of information about his enemy right now. Sees the power plant being built. He's targeting the energy production there. Storage, I mean. Those aircraft went down here just to attack up here now. Got to defend his sea units. Yeah, I know he was kind of desperate here and needed to take out these naval units. But he has exposed that he's got anti-air being built. Like offensive anti-air. If he had kept those back and maybe tried to survive without, he could use these as a surprise later on. Got MrMAURIII. He is trying to deal with these commandos that are invading his land. There were some around here, if I remember correctly. Something I noticed recently is how valuable these trade routes can be. As long as he could defend it, that could give him a boost in his economy right now. And the docks are not really as expensive as most of the other options are for economy. Getting some fireworks going on there. The commandos are completely stealthed in these woods here. How far away is he? He's literally just walking through his base. He's separating his commandos there to get more visual range. We can see more of his opponent's land. He has successfully taken away the opponent here, but at the expense of his shipyard. He's still got another one down here though, so he should be fine. Trying to get those transports to go somewhere. He's getting the bottom of the island here. Those commandos are providing him a distraction so that he can take on multiple parts of the island. Doesn't look like he's noticed yet. He's hyper-focused on these commandos right now. So much so, he might have even forgotten about these units up here. I think he's pretty much holding this line now. Those commandos aren't really landing anymore if he's got them going to the same place. He needs to switch it up. Maybe send them down here now at this point, because he's got a good army there taking them out as soon as they drop. Bringing back his transports, trying to get back into the bottom here. Oh, he's taking it away. Looks like he's making new plans. Maybe he's going to get these islands. It looks like he's expanding and he's going unnoticed. Because Mr. M hadn't actually taken this land, it looks like he won't even know that they've changed. Just one more reason why you need to take all the territory on your island if you're playing island maps. He's got good control over the sea, however, his energy production is struggling because he's using the power plants. He's forced to use them, so it's the right move to do, but it's just the downside of the island that he chose. Those commandos going down again. He has the ability to see these units going across down here. He may have noticed it. Yes, he has. He spotted it. Gonna go check him out. From all directions. But has he spotted that he notices? To be fair, he probably has. He's going on the offensive now. And now he's attacking here. It might be wise to change the place where he's bringing in the reinforcements. Maybe to a closer region, but he's also got to expect his navy to come down to stop those reinforcements. So this would be a good time to send these units in to distract the navy. Providing he's got enough energy to do so. And while he's doing that attack, he's also taken this island. Trying to do multiple things like this all at the same time, it might be harder and much harder to keep focus on. But that's the point. Your enemy can't keep focus on it either, so they're going to struggle to try and manage all of these different things, giving them more chance to make mistakes. But it looks like it's going to lose these units on the front there. These artillery might be big enough, like in a large enough group, to take on these guys before they can actually do enough damage. And it looks like that is the case, but he did destroy one. And they are getting a lot closer now, so... He's got one transport ship rushing in to try and land them on the ground there. Those commandos have changed position, by the way. They're going into this area now. Let's change character. Yeah, he's got two there. He might get spotted pretty quickly, though. Those aircraft have exposed this area. He knows there's no navy there, so he's bringing his navy force in. That shipyard's gone down. The artillery are pretty effective at taking out the sea units. But not on their own. And it looks like he is getting taken at this side. And the ships are going to be a distraction for the force over here. So I think he's going to be able to get rid of him from this island. But Metalcallous has taken this island up here, taken back one of these energy sections, and some eco away from him. Or potential eco, at least. Has Mr. M taken this island up here, though? He hasn't. He's ignored it. But he does have transport ships, so he could take it at any point, really. Navy's coming in over here to take on this navy. I can imagine the air units are going to come back that up. Yeah. But he does have anti-air, but that's just not enough when you've got strikers and these bombers involved. But the cruisers also have anti-air as well. That's something to take note of. And it looks like Metalcallous has a lot of energy to use because he's moving his ships away on haste. He did not want to engage that battle from that angle. He's changing it up and he's turning back around. And he's going to take him out where they've been damaged by the looks of it. And he is changing this. He's got his transports coming up here. And this area has pretty much been wiped out now. Commandos are trying to sneak through. More transports are coming over. Does he have much here? He does, and he's got even more transports coming in. There's a cruiser coming down from there. Is that going to do... Is that going to be followed up with anything, or is he solo? It is just a solo one. Oh, he's got two more up here there. Not cruisers, but... He is bringing in every single ship he has right now, except for the transports, I assume. Yeah, he's leaving those there. But he's bringing them all in. Trying to take back control of the ocean there. Submarines are coming back in to fight this area. He really needs to stop these reinforcements. He has anti-air, but he needs to build some more of those. What is he building? I'm not sure. Is that a tank? No, it's artillery. See, with the lack of energy that he's got, he probably shouldn't be building the tanks at all. He's got another tank coming through now. I think he's just selected to build all of them. That way he's got a variety army. When you're playing island matches, that's just not viable. You really need to be specific about what you want to do. Mr. M has been on the defensive this entire game. And he's winning the defensive plays mostly on his own island. But it is stopping his progress anywhere else on the map. Allowing Metalcallous to build up. Like with this island up here, he's got the 3 industries areas there and 1 town being built. But he's also missing the trade route opportunity here. He could have this one going and there. But it is risky to build those trade routes. Because quite often the sea goes back and forth when it comes to the control, so you may end up losing the trade routes anyway. It does seem to have a good strong force there, especially with those artillery. And it's definitely energy that's holding Mr. M back. It's just unfortunate that his island didn't have any energy on it. But then he chose the island. Got some sea units coming up here. I think he's trying to go around them as they're coming out. To be fair though, those tanks did actually come in handy when it came to this artillery area. The tanks take out artillery really well, but only when they can get close enough. Got commandos coming in again, but are they just going to fall on top of these guys? Yes, they are. Here he's trying to take out the naval yard up here. Backed up by the air units to take out any ships that come by. And he really doesn't want any more transports coming in, but he's leaving his navy exposed up here, his naval yards. And it looks like Metalcallous has actually held the line here. And he's going to be able to save this, at least the territory. Which is going to be a problem for Mr. M later on. Being attacked over here, he's having to defend here. And he's got to attack over here. He's got too much to do. So Metalcallous is keeping him on his toes all the time. Meanwhile, has he been building up his economy? He certainly has. He's got 1,166 per minute. And Mr. M has 1,050 every minute. Which, to be fair, isn't bad. He's actually doing really well, holding the lines on all 3 fronts, whilst also trying to build up his economy. Mostly through territories, by the looks of it. He has lost one of his naval yards. And it looks like he will be able to take him out eventually. Finally gone for air units. But it looks like he sorted out his energy issue, but it's mostly when these guys move. As soon as these guys start moving, his energy drops really fast. What's he planning? So he's getting his ships to go back in there to try and take on these ships here. Essentially, he's just trying to gain control over the sea. He is definitely being successful at, and he's keeping control of the air by taking this out. He's got a striker and anti-air over here. He definitely wants this over here taking these on. There doesn't seem to have been many big battles as of yet. It's mostly been loads of little battles. There's all these little victories that are adding up. He's got a plan going on here. He's got some transports moving in up there and his units are going there. he is probably planning to send those guys over this way. Which Mr. M might actually spot because his transports, yeah, they're still up there. And it might actually lose him this energy while up here. He managed to keep this going though. He did manage to hold the line at the sea, and on this he managed to keep his airbase going. Quite impressive. Metalcallous has changed his focus now. Looks like he's giving him a little bit of a break. What's going on down here? He has lost this area finally. Mr. M did take it back. And he is checking it out with his navy fleet over here, making sure that he has got control over it. And in doing so, he has left this part exposed. Which is just unfortunate for Mr. M. How far has he got across the ocean there? He hasn't started yet. He's about to. He decided to and then decided not to. There you go. He's going for it. So that will pass one of his transport boats. They're going to come straight into contact with that. But will he notice? That guy's on fire. And he is following those ships up there. And he's rejoining them with those. It looks like they're on haste. They're moving really fast. They are. There you go. He spotted these going across now. He is going to take this land, but Mr. M didn't actually take it, I don't think. No. He completely left it. But this is the weakness. He's going to lose this energy well. He doesn't get these units up there faster. He has the energy. He should put them on haste. Because soon he won't have the energy. It's going to be a close call. I think it's gone. Metalcallous is really trying to run away now. Finding any path that he can. Is anything else going on the map? He's still trying to invade the land over here. He's keeping the pressure up, hoping to find a weakness. Every time he does, he knows... He found one in the water, so I'm assuming he doesn't actually know. Oh, he can see it. Some structures can be seen through the fog of war. Like kind of anti-stealthed. Like the energy production. And a city, because they're so large, they can be seen through the fog of war. Is he going to take out both? That would be really unfortunate if he does. Only 2 ships left, I think. And they are completely surrounded. He did not succeed in taking that out. That was really close. Good job, Mr. M. Defending that last one there. Being bombed over here. I have also just noticed he's got these 2 units stuck up here. He might be able to take these on later without... Yeah, because he's moved all his units. He's got nothing up here to defend with, and he can see them. He may have just spotted it, though. Yeah, he spotted it. He's going for it. He's still trying to bring in units over here, but they're being destroyed by the Navy force that's just blocked the way. Those artillery are probably not going to survive too long there. Usually when I set up these paths, I do like to try and have the aircraft on those lines as well. They'll clear the way if anything tries to block the route. I don't do it often, but if I can, that's something I like to do. He's just randomly transporting these units across. Probably before these guys do any damage. Commandos are still being dropped over here. I don't know what the range is, so maybe that's the only place you can really drop them. The aircraft are just taken out on the circle attack move there. I think he might lose these. Well, he's certainly going to take a lot of damage for it. What's going on up here? Is he taking those people out? No, but he hasn't noticed that they're there in the first place anyway. Mr. M. That sounded like a rocket. Oh, there. I didn't even see that. He's got a rocket. I just heard it was ready. But is he going to use it? And if so, where? So, Metalcallous has taken over this island now as well. And he's about to kick these guys off his new island. Got commandos going in again over that. This Navy fleet is going to go down. Whether it be to the Navy or to this one single striker. But as I've said before, strikers are really good at damaging these guys. So supporting these is not probably not a bad idea. He's got a lot more bombers coming in now. Got some anti-airships coming in. Actually, that's one of each, isn't it? Yes, destroyer, missile ship, and a cruiser. And there's that Navy fleet gone. But Metalcallous has not managed to keep control over any of this island. Mr. M has done a great job defending there. Especially keeping this energy deposit alive as well. We had an idling ship from Mr. M, and now we've got another one up here. But it's Metalcallous's idling ship. Oh, that rocket's going. It is heading off. So at what point does Mr. M spot that rocket? He can already see it's coming. It's flying straight over some anti-air. There isn't enough anti-air over here though, I don't think. It went right into the base. That did a lot of damage there. But I don't think it was game-winning. No, it wasn't a game-winning rocket. Both players are spread out far too much for a rocket to win this game for them. And Mr. M has done a great job building up his navy, but that's going to also be his downfall. They're spread out and they have no energy to regroup together. He just can't keep enough energy going. Probably just build a load of power plants over here, but he just doesn't have the money to do it with. He is stuck from a relentless assault coming in from Metalcallous. His ships won't move at all. Check out what he sees. To be fair, he can't even see the Navy fleet that's over here. The main unit he's bringing over is artillery, and that's going to be really effective at trying to stop these guys as they come in. But I don't think it's going to be enough to stop this many units trying to get through to him. So those tanks probably don't have much energy produced, like, running them, so he might be alright. He's got another rocket being built as well. Now he's got more ships over here. He's going to try and take this energy well on again. How many ships he got there? He's got 3 there already. He's got 1 heavily damaged ship there coming in. I think he's going to get it this time. What's going on over here? He's taken over this area. He's trying hard to keep control over here, but I don't think he's succeeding. That rocket is about halfway built. And he's going to be dead when these ships get there, but he managed to destroy it this time. Second time's a charm. He's not even trying to retreat these guys. He knows they're dead already. He's just going to keep them fighting over there so they're away from the battlefield. Or battle ocean. Got a bigger force coming in over there. And one of them gave up. And I'm going to assume that that was Mr. M. He's built a massive defensive wall line there. I think that was a bit of a panic move and he's just given up now. The Relentless assault was obviously too much in the end. It just kept him back and he wasn't able to expand any further. And it was the energy that was holding him back with the Navy, because if he could control the sea, if he had enough energy, he'd have been able to push him back and try to fight on his own terms. Anyway, thank you for watching. There are 2 videos on screen right now. If you want to click one of those, I'll see you there. And feel free to subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you around.